What's up, Pufflings? Long time no talk. I think it's been like a whole month since I've posted. Ugh. It has been way too long, and I think I just spend way too much time trying to think of content to film and like what do people want to watch rather than just kind of filming whatever I feel like filming, if that makes sense. But anyways, today I'm just going to vlog and I don't know, just show you guys random things. I'm prepping for a market that is happening tomorrow, and it is already like 12:30 at night, so I probably need to go to bed soon, but I'm really not tired and I'm trying to get some last minute things done. I still need to get a few plushies priced and a couple more things packed up, so tomorrow's gonna be a really long day. I actually had a market last Sunday as well. This was a really big market. I actually sold most of my stock at that market. I think I sold like 72 plushies, like something like that. So I had to just make whatever I could this week, which honestly wasn't that much. There was only so much that I could do. But this market tomorrow is actually a smaller market, so I'm not super worried about it. I'm not even expecting this market to be super busy, but you never know. So I made as many small things as I could, and I also made a couple larger pieces because I sold out of most of my large pieces at the last market. So I'm going to show you guys a couple things that I crocheted this week because I know you guys like to see what I make just for like pattern inspiration or what to make for your market. So I will show you what I made, and then tomorrow, hopefully if the weather cooperates, I will take you guys along with me to my market. I think that hurricane is coming through. We are going to start getting a bit of rain tomorrow, and filming in the rain does not sound fun. Neither does unloading my vehicle. And I will be doing this market alone tomorrow, unfortunately. My boyfriend is working offshore, so he's gone for 5 weeks, and my parents are also gone out of province. And yeah, I'm on my own for this one. I have only done 2 markets by myself, I think. So this will be the 3rd, so it's gonna be interesting. Luckily, it's only a small venue. I don't have very far to go, so it should be okay. All right, so I'll go ahead and show you guys what I made this week. Just a few things here. I have a little bag of plushies next to me. So at my last market, I had someone request a panda. So I do try to make note of what people request at markets. And I know you guys always ask me how I like plan what I'm gonna make for markets. And a lot of the time, I'm just taking requests from people. So I kind of make like a mental note, like when people say like, oh, do you have any cows? Do you have any pigs? Like whatever, then I will go home and make it usually if I have a pattern. And one of those things was a panda, so I went ahead and made this super cute panda. I will post the links to all of the patterns that I talk about here down below. And I love these eyes. I think did I make these? No, I didn't make these eyes. I have a link to the eyes down below as well. So this is the first time I've made a panda, I'm pretty sure. I do make the felt noses myself. At this point in time of me filming this video, I just did a felt eye drop yesterday, and there is still stock. So the noses are still in stock. So my website is linked down below if you guys are looking for felt eyes or felt noses. Please note that I don't sell any felt products or any products at all on my Etsy shop. Etsy is only for my patterns. I get asked that all the time. All right, next is this little mama octopus. She's super cute. I did make these eyes, and they are actually sold out because I was selling those a little while back. But here's the little baby, and if you guys aren't familiar with these patterns, the little baby does go inside, just like that. Super cute. These always sell really well for me. I haven't made any in a little while. So Christmas time now, I will get more of these guys stocked up and also more of the whales like these. I got a few Halloween things. I sold out of a lot of Halloween stuff at my last market. So I have a ghost, and this one is my ghost pattern, which comes with 3 different costumes for the ghost. This is just the witch version, obviously. And he also comes with a like vampire themed ghost with like a cape, and also a bumblebee costume ghost. So the pattern will be linked down below. Did I say this is my pattern? This is my pattern. I can't remember if I said that or not. But yeah, I just made one with the witch hat because I don't have one with the witch hat in stock right now. and that one does definitely sell the most. Next is a pickle. I haven't made a pickle in a good while. It's not something I take to markets all the time anymore because I just feel like they don't sell as well as they used to. But then again, it just kind of depends on the market. Like, I might go to one market and then everybody's asking for pickles. So I like to have at least one. So I have one little pickle. I also have this adorable little starfish. I've been trying to use up some of this variegated yarn. I never know what to make with this yarn. Does anybody else struggle with that? I don't know. Like, I just can never think of anything to make with this yarn. I feel like it has to be a very specific type of pattern to use with this yarn. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I thought it looked super cute for this starfish. Okay, I'm putting the bag on my lap. So I made a couple blueberries, trying to restock. I did sell out of blueberries at the last market. I was only able to make 3 this week because I ran out of these eyes. These eyes will also be linked down below. And yeah, these are free-handed, so there won't be a pattern linked down below. I made some green leggy frogs, but these are like the speckly green ones. I haven't made this color before, so we'll see how they do. I have some like colored frogs left from the last market, so like purples and pinks and stuff, but I don't have any greens, so I restocked some green. And then I also am restocking the little baby ghosts that sell really well for me every year. These sold out at my last market again, and yeah, I just really struggled to keep these in stock. So I think I made around 8 or 9 for this market, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna make now unless someone just wants to order one, because I don't believe I have any other markets before Halloween, I don't think. Okay, now I'm gonna have to go price these plushies. Not all of them need to be priced. For like small things like the frogs, I like put them in like a little bin or a bucket, and I have like a table sign, you know what I mean. So it's only really the larger items that I need to put a price on, and I also need to track my inventory. I track my inventory for my markets on Square. Square is what I use to take payments. Okay, so time to go to my living room and get all these plushies priced. Good morning! I ended up quickly just pricing all those plushies last night and then going to bed, and I only got like a couple hours sleep. I'm really tired. I feel like I look really tired, but yeah, I am just about to leave. I need to load up a couple things in my car. First I need to go feed Phoebe, and yeah, then I'll pretty much be ready. Good morning. Wakey wakes. Time for breakfast. Do a little stretchy stretch. Phoebe's on turkey today. Is that yummy? Nacho is like half awake. Good morning, Grumpy. Okay, all loaded in the car. I only had 2 bags to take with me this time, so that was nice. I already had everything else like preloaded, so all of my crates, my large bag of plushies, and my chair. I don't have to go very far for this market. It's only like a 5-minute drive, and it's raining right now, which you can probably see on my roof. That is not ideal. I'm hoping that it doesn't rain too hard. As I'm saying that, the rain is literally picking up. But yeah, I just hate unloading everything in the rain. It's just not fun. All right, let's go, and we'll see. I might try and film a little bit when I get there. I at least want to show you guys my table setup, so I'll try and film a little bit. That was the worst market I've ever done in my entire life. It has been like a week or so now since that market, and yeah, it was pretty bad. I will never do that market again. It was awful. Let's just say I'm really glad I brought a book to read because I would have been really bored. There was just absolutely nobody there. Luckily, this type of thing doesn't happen very often. I've only really ever been to one other market that was as bad as this. But yeah, it's still not fun, you know, to like do all of the prep and get everything packed up and go there and set everything up and then like be there literally all day, and it's just not worth your time at all. Anyways, so I am working on a few things this week. I am working on another felt eye drop. There are still some Halloween things and other stuff in stock right now on my website. I am also working on a mini version of my Twinkie the Turtle pattern, which is one of my most popular patterns. So this is going to be a smaller version of it, and it's also going to be low sew. So not completely no sew because you have to sew on the head. It's really hard to make a no sew head, but all of the rest, so like the fins and the tail and everything, is all no sew, and it's just going to be a little bit quicker than my original pattern. Other than that, I've just been working on stocking up on whatever I can. I am just trying to make things for my markets that are coming up in November and December, because at the end of October, which is, it's October now, so at the end of this month, we are moving into our house, and we are also getting a puppy, like literally a week before we move into our house. So there's going to be a lot on the go, and I just know when we have this dog as well that I'm probably not going to have as much time to crochet, so I'm literally just trying to like get as much done as possible over the next couple weeks, and that way I don't have to stress as much about stocking up, because I do have some really big markets coming up this holiday season. I've also just been restocking a bunch of little things, so like blueberries, leggy frogs, ducks, a few ghosts, because I do still have a market before Halloween. I have a market next week, and a couple dinosaurs and just random things like that. So this is what I made the other day. So I am restocking foxes because they sold out at the last market. So we have this one here, and then I thought that I would just change the colors, and now we have like a little wolf. So those guys are pretty cute. I also want to answer a couple of the random questions you guys have asked me. You guys always leave me questions on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. So I'm just gonna find a couple random questions and answer them for you guys right now. Okay, so one of the questions that I get asked all the time is, where do I get my yarn, or where can you find yarn, or what yarn do I like? So I do always have a link down below and in my link tree for Premier Yarns, which I do really like. I like that type of yarn a lot. You can get it in the States and in Canada. I do have a discount code down below for 10% off. You can also get yarn from Michael's Loops and Threads brand, Sweet Snuggles Light. That's another really popular yarn that I do enjoy. And I do also like Himalaya Dolphin. And there's so many different ones, and it definitely comes down to preference, but I would say the most common one is Parfait Chunky by Premier Yarns. There's a question on a YouTube video asking where I sell my plushies. So maybe if you're new to my channel and you don't know, I sell my plushies locally. I'm in Newfoundland, Canada, on the East Coast, so like St. John's area. I do sell locally at markets, but I also sell my plushies online. I don't have a whole lot in stock online right now, but there are some things on there. So those are the two places that I sell my plushies. Next question, how much did you make in your first month on Etsy? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go look. I actually don't know if I really had any sales in my first month. I'm gonna have to check. I know it definitely took a little bit of time before we started getting sales on Etsy. Like I started selling on Facebook first, so through our Facebook page directly and like Marketplace and stuff like that. So I already had a little bit of an audience on the go. So I already had some customers. I didn't just blindly go in, make an Etsy shop when no one knew who I was, if that makes sense. Like I already had my social media and a good following. But let me just see if I can pull up my numbers from the first month and we'll see. Okay, so I just found it. I think we opened our Etsy shop around the 16th of May 2021. The first few days we didn't have any orders. It definitely took a few days, and then I started getting a few. So for that first month, from mid-May to mid-June, we did, and I'm saying we because it was me and my mom at that time. So from mid-May to mid-June on Etsy, I did $1,353. That is Canadian dollars. It also breaks down like the traffic to the website. So it shows me here that I brought 76% of the visits to the Etsy shop, and Etsy brought 24%. So I was driving most of my traffic. Maybe that's why I did fairly decent in my first month. And this is just like plushie sales. And I think we also had some blankets and maybe some pillows. Like I didn't have any patterns out in the first month. So yeah, that's actually more than I remember it being. So $13.50 pretty much, like that's pretty good. So it definitely can be done. At that time I was still working full-time at my office job, so this was like a nice like side hustle. So this was May to June, and I ended up quitting my job in at the end of August, I believe it was. So there you go. That's what I did in my first month on Etsy. So I am going to be doing another felt eye drop and a safety eye backing drop on this coming Friday. Let me just confirm the date. So Friday, October 6th. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say safety eye backing, so I make the backings myself so that you guys can have some other options rather than the discs that just come with your safety eyes. So like here's an example of one that I made. I've actually sold these exact ones before, and I just have a few packs left. So hopefully you can see how that looks. So people always ask me, how do you use them? So when you order safety eyes, you will get these little discs, and you literally just slide it onto the back, and then you would secure your eye onto your plushie and then snap on your backing. So I do have a link down below where I get safety eyes. The ones that are linked do already come with backings, but you can also order ones without backings, or you can just order these extra backings just for fun, just in case you have a project that you want to use something specific for, and maybe you don't already own that type of color in your collection that you're looking for. I like to do unique ones. I will show you guys a couple of the other options that are going to be available in that drop. Once I have them all ready to go, I'm just going to fire up the Cricut and get started on this. That's what I'm going to work on for the rest of the evening. It is the next day, and today I am going to start packing up my yarn, which is kind of daunting because I have a lot, but some of the shelves that I have here I am going to be selling, so I need to get some things packed away, like some of the yarn that I don't use as often, and then I need to disassemble my shelves. So like all of those cube shelves back there, those need to be disassembled, and these shelves, like these wire shelves, that is, I don't know why there's a random hair towel right there. But anyways, yeah, so I need to pack up all of this yarn and just condense it down a little bit. And then, yeah, I'm kind of nervous about trying to take these apart because they've been put together for so long. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do first is like some of this yarn here, like Parfait Chunky and like smaller skeins of yarn, I'm going to try and condense it into this shelf because I do have some cupboard space down below. I don't want to pack away all my yarn because we're not moving until the end of the month, and I'm still going to be crocheting a lot for the next couple weeks, so I don't want to have to be searching through bags to find my yarn. So I'm just going to, like, for example, I'm not going to take all of this gray and put it out. Like, I'll take one or two skeins and put it in the other shelf, and then I'll pack away the rest. I am going to be using these giant bags to pack the yarn away. I originally bought these to like pack up my plushies to take to my markets, and they've been working out really, really well. They open from the top and they have a zipper, which I like, and they're clear, so I'm actually going to be able to see what's in them, which is super, super important. I did get these off of Amazon. I will try to link them down below if I can find them again. I bought them pretty recently, so I should be able to find a link. But if you guys go to markets, these are awesome, and I like that they're dual purpose. So now that we're moving, I'm going to use these to move my stuff. I'm going to be using them to pack away clothes, shoes, towels, bedding, like anything that's like light and not breakable. All right, let's get to convincing.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out.
First bag is full. I don't know if you guys can tell. There's a lot of yarn in that bag. That was so much work. Oh my god, those shelves are so hard to take apart. I had to use a hammer. I almost ripped a nail like clean off. There was blood everywhere. So that was super fun. But I got it done, and I got, so like that corner there is all cleaned out, and I will show you guys where the other shelf was. Okay, so this is where the other shelf was, and now you can see all the yarn is packed up. I meant to film me like taking the shelf apart, but I forgot, and I was just trying to get it done. So yeah, goodbye shelf, and now all I have is this one until I move, and then I guess I will take you guys along for the journey of me setting up a new office. It's the next day, and I just wanted to make sure I wrapped up this video for you guys, and I just wanted to kind of show you what I've been working on since last night. So last night I finished making a bunch of felt eyes for the drop on Friday. So here's one of the styles that'll be dropping on Friday. I'm doing 40mm this time in the stars, and I also finished a bunch of those safety eye backings. So here's kind of what they look like. And here's the other pack. So they're super cool. I just wanted to show you guys what they look like on a plushie. I just finished this guy today, and I used the holographic ones. These are the 35mm, and they're so cute. I will link this pattern below for you guys. This is my favorite dino pattern. I've showed you before, but in case you're new here, I will link it because it's just adorable, and it's definitely one of my go-to patterns for markets. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going to be working on for the rest of tonight. Just getting some more eyes done, and probably going to film a couple TikToks. Please let me know down below in the comments what video you guys want to see next. I do want to do a video where I show you guys a bunch of my favorite either free patterns or Halloween patterns, just something along those lines. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Secret star.